Now we're gonna start with the animations. And the animations, I think the most important thing about any game is the animations. So my first suggestion is that you should take 1 or 2 days before starting this section. Why? Because I want you to understand everything about game mode and character. Just wait a day or two, and after that check all of your nodes, check your game mode, check your character, and if you understand it after 1 or 2 days, start this section, because you should know everything that I did say about the character and game mode. So now let's just start with animations. So as you remember, we download this Paragon Murdoch, right? So this Paragon Murdoch has some animation in it. So let's just go and find it. There is a map, there is heroes, and there is global. Let's just go to hero, Murdoch, and you can see there is a folder that is called animations. And if you double click on it, you can see it does have a lot of animations. And for example, let's just search for idle, okay? Idle, if we double click on it, it has a lot of idle animation, right? And we can use all of them. Double click in one of the idle, and what it will open animation sequence. And what animation sequence is the place that it can show you the animations that you clicked on, right? So this is called idle. Let's just drag and drop it here. And this is the first idle animation that we can use. It has a little movement built into it, right? It has animation. On left hand corner, you can see the skeleton tree, and there is a lot of bones in here that it came with this character. So whenever you download a character that is rigged, it will have this skeleton and all of these bones for you. It should give it to you, right? Next, if you go to asset detail, it will give you a lot of options that I will talk about, most important one when we need them. Next thing is this timeline, and in this timeline we can just grab this and play our animation, or we can hit play and play our animation. We can reverse play it like this. Just we can preview our animation, okay? And in right hand side in here, you can see the asset browser, and it will show all the animation for our character that was created for this character that has these bones, right? So for example, again, if in here we search for idle, okay, idle a loop, let's just play it, okay? For example, this idle, it's not idle, it's a sprint idle turn left when it's idle and it want to turn left, right? So again, this one long A, long B, this one for turn left, and you can see there is a lot of animation. Let's just open some of them, and I think this one is for when he want to fire a shot. And let's just open up some other one, and this one is just showing you some pose, and it has a lot, and we want to use all of these animation in our game. So first thing that I'm gonna do, for example, in here, if you play, when we go forward, we want to play the animation for going forward, and when we go backward, we want to play the animation for going backward, right? So for example, in here, I want to search for walk, and you can see there is a walk backward and walk forward. So walk forward will be like this, right? Everything cool. Now we want to use all of this animation. So let's just wrap up. First of all, you can go to animation folder in here and see all the animation. You can double click on them and play the animation and see all the animation, right? Next way to see the animation is opening one of the animation, and in this asset browser you can just double click on whatever animation that you have in here and play it in here, right? So if you don't have this asset browser or any panel in here, you can just go to Windows and find it in here, and for example asset browser is in here, you can see, and you can play whatever animation you want. So what I always do, I find the animation that I want. So for example, walk. So I need this walk forward for when I'm walking forward. So let's just do that in the next video.